Hey guys, Felicia here. I wanted to make sure I connect with you tonight, and today I'm going to talk to you about my thoughts about why people are afraid of success. Um, I think what it really comes down to for most people is that it goes back to our childhoods, um, because in general, human nature of people is to move towards things that give positive feelings and move away from things that cause negative emotions. Wait, right? So I know you're probably thinking, wait a minute, that's backwards. Why would we want to move away from something that, if we move towards things that feel good and should make us excited, why would we be scared of success? And really it has to do with, there's two different levels of thinking. There's what you consciously want, and then there's what you're unconsciously or subconsciously programmed to want. Because we are programmed as children, before we have our own conscious ability to think and choose for ourselves. We're programmed with the thoughts and ideas of everybody that's around us. So people in authority to us, from our parents to our teachers, pretty much everything that we're surrounded by, thoughts and attitudes and the way things are, up until we're 7 or 8 years old, until we have the ability to consciously decide, understand that we can choose and decide for ourselves and make our own decisions about how things are, or if things that we've been taught to believe are really true, we believe those things. So I know you're probably saying, okay, so what does that have to do with being scared of success? Well, it really goes back to all the subconscious thoughts that we're given about not the goal of reaching success or obtaining a goal that we feel makes us successful, but what does that mean, to the people that are around us? How are we going to be received? For example, if we're always taught from the time that we're kids that, people who have money or people who are wealthy or successful in business, they're crooked, or they're not honest, or we may grow up and consciously say, oh yeah, I want to be successful in business, I want to have this, I want to, make a lot of money, whatever the goal or ideal of success is. But yet subconsciously, we'll consciously try to move towards it, but we'll always sabotage ourselves subconsciously, because what we consciously want and what we were programmed to believe is true are not in alignment, so they work against each other. So that's basically how we sabotage. It's not, I don't think anyway, it's not my belief that most people are consciously scared of success. And if they are, then it's only because of how they feel they'll be received by others, or the fact that they might feel they're not going to be accepted if they rise above the people who are around them, if they do things differently than the way everyone else is doing, if they decide to go opposite direction and not just settle for what everybody else is doing, then they won't feel part of the group, or they'll feel ostracized or set apart. And that's a big need that most of us have as humans, to feel successful, to feel like we belong someplace. So I think those two things together, it can go against, having success can go against what we were taught to believe about how the world works. And it can also, take us outside of our comfort zone in our relationships and how other people perceive us. So that's my take on it. And I know we all experience this. We all, go through it to some extent, where we could say we want something, whether it's in terms of a goal, a business goal, a financial goal, a relationship goal. We say we want one thing, but then we think, feel, and act and do things in the opposite direction. Why is it that we do that? It's because most people haven't learned that you can't just consciously say you want something and barrel towards it just with willpower alone, thinking that you're wanting it and you're thinking that this is what I want is not enough. Most people are not aware they have to deal with the stuff that's underneath, the stuff that's, basically in the subconscious, the stuff the reasons why you think the way you think and why you think how you think, that you might not be aware of. So you can make sure that you can get your thoughts about what you want to do and how you feel about what you want to do and the action that you plan to take to get you to do the thing you want to do. You have to get all those things in alignment before you actually start to move in that direction to get it to where you're not sabotaging your success. Anyway, so that's just my thought on that. If you have thoughts on it, please feel free to comment and share it with me. Yes, that's all for tonight. I will talk to you guys on the next video.